I am successful because I have an amazing amount of peace in my life, and I'm clear about where I want to go in music. And I didn't just get there. It took some time. I have decided to, or chosen to be married, have a family, and be heavily involved in my community. And to me, the fulfillment is what makes me successful. And all of those things bring me so much fulfillment. Working in the arts and healthcare and working in this space where I'm surrounded by artists all the time, this is really a dream life for me. And I didn't think that before, because I had all of these other thoughts about what I thought being a successful artist would be like. And look at this, I'm living it.
Welcome to DMV The Beat. This is the story of Tamara Wellons, soulful vocalist whose artistry explores and delivers the healing essence of music.
Tamara has always been a very easygoing person. I would say she's always been really sweet, really loving, always a creative. She was really quiet in the early years. And once she started talking, it really wasn't lots of words. It was really kind of in song and verse. And because we grew up in the church, we were always in places where there was song, usually hymns, a little bit of gospel here and there. And we just heard this sweet little spirit in her voice. And our family just started kind of pushing her up to be in the front of in the congregation very early. It started in Sunday school. I think she was 3 years old when she had her first solo appearance at our church, and it hasn't stopped since then.
I can't remember a time that music wasn't a big part of my life. For instance, I can recall like riding in the back of my back of the car with my dad, and listening to Stevie Wonder and seeing his head go like that. And then I would just be feeling the music. And I remember listening to parts of the songs, like I would hear a saxophone or a trumpet, the horns, I would hear drums, and all of those things really just spoke to me. And I think it was just a part of the language in my life. So music is just embedded in my soul. There's this song by Brand New Heavies, Never Stop, Never Giving Up. And I remember hearing the saxophone part in that song. I was in high school about that time. But there were just certain moments when there were genres of music that really spoke to me in a different way. I think my ears were just opening up to different sounds.
When I touch the ground,
we grew up in rural Virginia. And rural Virginia, Southampton County is known for a lot of things, Nat Turner being one of them, and a county that was, I would say, about 50% black, 50% white. Tamara is a singer, creative, but she's also been an activist for a very long time. But she was in the contest for Miss Southampton County. And when she was asked a question about what made her so proud of being from Southampton County, she told the story about Nat Turner's rebellion. And while there was a deafening silence that came over the entire crowd, you know, her family was there saying, you know, yes, baby, well done. She didn't win Miss Southampton County. She was the first runner-up. But in our hearts and minds, she was certainly the winner.
My Sunday school teacher, God bless her, Miss Lane, I challenged her one day in Sunday school, and I said, I don't see any black characters in this literature for Sunday school. Where are the black people in the Bible? And I would not let it rest until I got an answer. I didn't like that the books weren't representing who I was. And I was about 15 or 16 years old. And I think what really got me is that my sister at the time, she was at North Carolina A&T. And during one of the homecomings, my dad took me to we loved going to look at bookstores and just kind of going around town. My dad took me to the Nile bookstore in Greensboro. And I found this book that said, the Black Presence in the Bible. And so I said, I want this book. I got me some incense. I got all these tools, I feel like, that kind of have stayed with me till now. That became like a passion for me. The music that I write kind of speaks to that as well.
So as Tamara matured, went off to college, she went to Bowie State University, where she was not a music major. She was actually an education major because teaching is her other love. So I'll recall when she was at Bowie State, she was always in the musicals. She was a part of the gospel choir and had lead roles there. And then I think her talent really began to shine on the university campus when she became Miss Bowie State University. She was Miss Bowie State 1998, 1999. I also remember her first gig in DC. Oh my gosh, we thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. She was going to be performing in Washington, DC. She was nervous, I remember, but once she got started, she just really leaned into her talent.
Someone came up to me at a club music, house music event, and they told me that the song that I wrote is called Oh Well. It healed them. And I was like, what do you mean? But he told me that he was depressed, he was ready to end his life, and that song brought him out of that. And he used that song in order to keep him going. And when I wrote it, I didn't have that thought, oh, I'm gonna write this song to heal somebody. I just wrote it because it was something actually that I was healing within myself. So I know that I'm on the right track when I'm writing these songs and they speak to me because they also will, touch somebody else in that way. But there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I don't mind if I can't be here on the street where you live.
I've never had anybody to sing to me during chemo, and that was really nice because she sang a song that I knew, And, and when she started singing, and it brought back great memories of the work that I did. And as a wedding planner, that song was sang by one of my grooms to his precious bride as they danced their first dance.
It's time. If you've been blessed to see the day, won't you stand, stand with me? We are part of a place that was made before man. Let this dream take you to where your heart is. So let's love well, treat everybody right. We are one. In this life, we are stronger together, better than ever. Yeah, yeah. So your heart be full, 'cause you see another day. Won't you stand, stand with me? We are part of a place that's bigger than we can see. Won't you stand, stand with me? So let's love well, treat everybody right. We are one. In this life, we are stronger together, better than ever. Yeah, yeah. So let's love well, treat everybody right. We are one. In this life, we are stronger together, better than ever. Yeah, I want to take the time right now to introduce my wonderful, beautiful, amazing band. To my left is my right. My left and my right. We have Troy Adler on supporting vocals. To my left, we have Tashira Robinson, supporting vocals. Sean Miles, you may know him as Smiles, y'all. Tim Steele on the drums. Hey. And the one and only, my love, Kennard Cherry on the bass. Hey, ooh, hey,
I took a course, a music business course, and a production course. I wanted to know all of the parts of it. So if I did get with a music record label or something, then I would understand what I'm signing. I would know the ins and outs. The way that my career went, I went the route of an independent artist. And I knew that I would need to understand publishing. I would need to understand royalties and all of these things. And once I learned that, like I said, again, that's the teacher in me, I wanted to make sure other people knew that as well. And that has become my role now, working with the Recording Academy, Washington, D.C. chapter. I'm the president I think part of that role of me being the president has came about because I genuinely like to listen and hear what these members and artists are interested in knowing more about.
First time I met her, she actually hired me for a show. For a mutual friend of ours said, hey, got a show with a dope artist and she needs a guitarist. So I said, okay, I'll check it out. And went to the first rehearsal. She introduced herself. She was so bubbly. I was in a different headspace, so I couldn't really see her. And so we just did the show. I actually went to rehearsal, did the show, had a good time, and then I noticed after the show, I was just kind of staring. I was like, oh, wait, she's kind of cute. And I'm just, and again, I'm just observing just how she carried herself. She just was really poised, just laid back, and just really sweet as well. And we started communicating over GChat. And that was back in, I would say, 2011. And moving forward, we communicated. I was on a tour that summer in London, and then when I got back, we started having another conversation on GChat around September. And she said, hey, you want to continue this conversation over dinner? And we went out on our first date in 2012.
And now we're married, and we've joined our family together. He had 3 kids, I had 3 children, and now we have a bunch. So we are always, music is always a part of our world right now. And so we've written about 7 songs together now. The last album I did, he co-produced it with me. So I just found my partner when I found Kennard.
Until we started acting out love, and I
What's next for me is the music is always there. It's always there. I want to write a blues album, a jazz album, a gospel album. I have so much I want to do.
I really believe the sky is the limit. I think she's operating now in her zone of genius, where she's able to work professionally in the performing arts space. She's helping to cultivate arts in healthcare and arts in education. It really is, I think, a unique moment in time for her, because all of the things that she loves so much and cares about so much, she's able to do both professionally and personally.
She's going to put out that book. Her being an author, that's next for her, for as far as what I see. As far as music, the world hasn't even experienced her yet. So she has a lot of albums left to make. And also with her role in arts and now in humanities, that's going to go even further. Tamara's like every other breath for me. That's my heartbeat right there. Beyond best friend, we can talk about anything. She's always asking, how you feeling today? What's going on with you? Sometimes I don't know, but she does. And she would say, like, sometimes she would actually just make space. So it's like just having someone that has your back totally, in a way where even if we have a disagreement, is one of those things. She's like, look, we can disagree, but I'm with you, and I'm going to make sure that you get the best result out of what you're doing and get the best performance out of yourself in every aspect. So for her, I don't know, she's my crown jewel. So
I would like to say to people, don't stop dreaming. Hold on to your dream. Hold on to your vision. Let it speak to you. Let it guide you. Investigate. Be an investigator of your own dreams. Be curious about why you are even, why something might, move you or anger you. Why? Like asking that question, why, to your own thoughts and dreams. Imagine wherever you go, this love's always surrounding you. Carry you through hurt and pain, but constantly astounding you. Nothing like this I've ever seen. I only hear sweet lullabies whenever you are in my view. I'll play in your fantasy and never wake up feeling blue. I'm just ready to surrender to you. It's all love, strange and rare, far and wide, always there, breathe life on me. It's all love, strange and rare, far and wide, always there, breathe life on me.
Rolling on you now, hey, mama.
And the beat goes on. Thank you for watching.
This program was produced by WHUT and made possible by contributions from viewers like you. For more information on this program or any other program, please visit our website at whut.org. Thank you.